Hello everyone, this is Mosin. This is my project for BME 7200, project 2. So the first part of the project required segmenting and slicing something from 3D Slicer. So originally I had sliced the forebrain, but MATLAB 2018B, which was required for the image processing toolbox, ended up crashing my computer and it didn't save the segmentation that I did. So due to lack of time, I decided to just do a simple segmentation of the eyeballs. The way you do this is you can go to Welcome to Slicer and input one of the download samples that they have. I just did the MR head. Then you can go to the segment editor, segment editor, and you can go through, show the model that you're making. The way I did this was going through each of these individual slides and painting over them. And for the smaller slides, I used the draw. And then I went to the sagittal and coronal views and used the erase function to go around the edges and erase anything that was not part of the eyeballs. So then I saved the model over here, and since MATLAB was not working on my computer, I sent this STL file to my brother's computer and I used the GUI on his. So here's my GUI. I can load in the data. I can move all these axial slices pressing the buttons. I can go back and forth. Same thing with sagittal, and then same thing with the coronal view. And then I can go through, connect to my Arduino, select the COM port I want to connect to, successful. And now I can move the axial, coronal, and sagittal views using this. So if I hit move axial, it'll allow me to change the potentiometer. You can see the LED lights up and it is moving on the screen. So now if I hit the push button, LED shuts off, no longer have control. I can move the coronal view, same exact process. Moving it, and coronal view is changing. Push button turns it off. And finally I can move the sagittal view. Sagittal is moving. Push button disconnects everything. So next what I'm going to do is do the image processing, so I can send the actual image I have to the image processing. I can add a salt and pepper noise. I can add a median filter, which will take that salt and pepper noise away. I can add a Laplacian filter, and I can add a histogram on top of that Laplacian filter. It makes a cool image. I can save this. It'll show up over here as the processed axial PNG. And then I can also change the brightness of the image. So I'll reset it before I do that, but if I adjust the brightness, same exact thing. Use a potentiometer. I go all the way white. You can also go all the way black. Put it somewhere in the middle where it looks good. And then same thing, push button turns it off. So I can also do all these for another image. So I can put in the flower. I can do any of the noises, salt and pepper. Put a histogram on it. I can also save these. So I can save the image and it'll show up right over there as well. And now I can send the axial again. I can start the segmentation procedure. So the segmentation will go through. You can make segments through 10 adjacent slides. Takes a bit of time to make the actual segments. At the end, it will make a nice Delaney triangulation of them and plot it in the top left. Right over there. And the last thing I could do is load in my STL file. I couldn't get it to stay in my GUI interface as a 2D plot, or as a 3D plot. I can only get to stay as a 2D plot, so I brought it out as a 3D plot, and now you can see it in all 3 dimensions. So that is my project. Thank you.